if I told you that wealthy people only focus on getting truly educated because they know it's the only way to get wealthy, would you believe me? Well, it's true. Let me tell you a story about my neighbor. When he was 18, he enrolled in college because it was expected of him. However, after just 2 semesters or 1 year, he dropped out because he realized that the college wasn't the right path for him. When I had conversations with him about the decision, it significantly impacted my life. It made me realize that we often do things that's expected of us without thinking about whether it aligns with our long-term goals and aspirations. Now, before you question yourself who that neighbor was, let me tell you a little secret. It was actually me, I am that neighbor. I dropped out of medicine university to pursue my goals into the making money online world, and that's why I want to encourage you to think critically about your decisions to go to college. Don't just do it because it's expected of you. Consider the long-term impacts of your decisions, as well as the opportunity cost of not doing other things during the time spent in college, whatever is it, 4 years. You need to analyze your goals and determine whether college will help you achieve those goals. When deciding on a career path, it's important to identify your skills and interests, and then consider which department or field would be the best fit for you. For example, if you enjoy working behind the camera, you might be the best suited for department that's focused on content creation such as video production. Similarly, if you enjoy writing, you might consider fields that involve delivering products or services, or legal fields that focus on protecting people from delivering practices. If you enjoy working with people, you might consider roles in sales or human resources. The key is to identify your skills and interests and then look for opportunities to apply them in the way that aligns with your career goals. It's important to focus on learning the skills necessary for your chosen career, and that the ability to learn for oneself is a valuable asset. Now, I'm not saying that college education is not valuable. It definitely has its benefits, but it's not for everyone. You should weigh the cost of college education against the potential benefits and consider alternative paths to achieving your goals. If you're wondering whether or not college is for you, there's one question you should ask yourself. Do I have a better plan? If the answer is no, then college might be the right choice for you after all. But if you have a better plan, then by all means pursue it. There are plenty of alternatives to college. You could go to trade school, attend a tech boot camp, join the military, get a job, pursue a creative passion, start your own business, or do volunteer work. The important thing is to have a vision for your future that justifies your decisions, not to go to college. Now I know that some people are more prone to laziness and taking the easy way out. If that's you, then it's important to keep yourself in check. When faced with a decision, ask yourself if you're choosing the easy path out or if you're truly making the best choice for yourself. But even if you're deciding that college is the right choice for you, it's important to be aware of the potential downsides. Not all professors are created equal, not all classes are worth taking. It's up to you to seek out the best education you can. Whether that means choosing the right professors, seeking out the best resources, or hitting the library and reading great books. In the end, whether or not to go to college is a decision that only you can make. But whatever you choose, make sure it's a decision you're proud of. If you're not going to college, make sure you have a plan for your future that you're passionate about. And if you go to college, make the most out of it by seeking out the best education you can and building an identity that you're proud of. Now, do I regret dropping out? Absolutely not. But remember, the most miserable 40-year-olds are the ones who are still pursuing nothing at 40 that they were pursuing at 20. Don't let that be you. From birth, we are conditioned to be debt slaves of the system, rat racing away while giving up our greatest commodities, time, health and creativity, to a system that will leech onto our energy until they suck our life dry. When DJ Khaled said, "They don't want us to win," he wasn't kidding. Before we even begin talking about what wealth is, we must first define it. Wealth is abundance, an unlimited supply of whatever resources you consider essential to your freedom or survival. To many uneducated individuals, wealth is attributed to dollars in a bank account or high income producing jobs. This also includes self-employment. To others, it might be fresh water or warm food on the table. At the end of the day, wealth can be only measured by the level of mindset one has and the exposure of information that one has, which dictates the way that one perceives the world. So why is wealth a mindset? It's quite simple. Everything originates in the mind. You create a reality, often elusive, based on the information you are given regarding such reality. The makers of the game know this, and that is why they force themselves into getting access to your mind at a young age. so that you are indoctrinated into a set of beliefs that are favorable for them. We know this is true because everyone learns the same things from the system that claims to have our best interests in mind, yet the outcome of most people's lives is disastrous. This is all by design. If you can erase your childhood scripts regarding what life is about, how happiness is achieved, how to obtain purpose and how to build true wealth, then you can finally begin to develop the mindset that will elevate you into a position that very few will ever unlock. You must first delete to then re-upload. Don't do what billionaires say, do what billionaires do. There is a big difference. I promise you, you will rarely, almost never find the secrets hidden behind true wealth by listening to a 19-year-old YouTuber talk about dropshipping. In fact, it has a great chance of setting you back big time. So in order to develop wealth, we must first develop our mind, a task we've been discouraged from doing since birth, thanks to the public school system. Exploring and venturing into the unknown is always frowned upon by the mob of sheep that claim to know what is best for us. You become wealthy in every aspect imaginable by developing your mind. This goes beyond business. It is the embodiment of your fullest potential at every level, whether it's physically, economically, emotionally, etc. What if I told you wealthy people only focus on getting truly educated because they know it's the only way to get wealthy? Would you believe me? Well, it's true. If you can develop your mind and embody or take action that which you have learned from these who are in the billionaire bracket, then you are in for a fine ride, my friend. So where to start? Good question. Stop listening to 99% of people around you. Don't read best-selling books, just look at who owns the publishing companies, it's usually the game makers. Find what wealthy people really read and do, and focus on those things. And I promise you, it ain't on Netflix or the New York Times bestseller list. You're in control of leveling up the so-called character in this RPG world we live in. Unless you level up the skill set, mindset and knowledge, you will always be player in the game. Money tends to run away from those pursuing it, yet it's easily attracted by those who are at a level to understand that money is nothing more than monopoly money, an in-game currency designed to keep you running around the board game your whole life. Chase the wealth of the mind and the byproduct of it will give you access to more than you can dream of. Stay blessed, stay grounded, stay awake. The best advice I can give you right now if you want to succeed in life is to click here and discover more related videos.